Okay, so the number 7. I see a date on something. It's the 7th of the month. Let's see. Strength. Perhaps we'll gain our strength back. On the 7th. Maybe strength in relationships. Strengthen ourselves, perhaps. Let's see what that's about. Someone misses an animal. Or misses somebody. Oh yeah, someone doesn't feel strong. Okay, maybe your 7th house is highlighted, or it's like someone's afraid to go to the next step because they don't know if they can do it. They're tired. You know, sometimes people say strength is about gaining your strength and all that, but a lot of times in the foundation of it is, we can't, a human doesn't beat the lion. So someone's aware that like something's really hard to do. And I think they've been trying, but it's like they can't push through it, or it's like they're having a hard time excuse me, figuring out what to do. Let's see. Let's see what this has to do with. What does a person feel weak about? I'd like to know it precisely. We're not taking any reversals. Okay, here's the moon. So we have the moon here twice. So why a person feels weak is because they don't understand something. There's hidden details. There's so many things a person doesn't understand. They want to, but it's like they're in the dark. Could also see this is a very sunny person that's like very helpful and optimistic. When other people are having a hard time, it's like they are other people's strength so much. It's like I'll be your rock. I'll be your shoulder to cry on. I'll be that for you. But maybe part of it is like what happens when that person that's always strong doesn't know what to do. So we asked specifically, what is this about? I guess it's even what it's about. 7 of Cups, Knave of Sons. Knave of Sons. Something in France. So they want to understand it so bad, but they don't understand it. I guess the message is just repeating. It's like I've learned this lesson. I've done this before. I've been here before. This is also an eclipse energy. I've been here before. This has happened before. But it's like when they fall in the pit, they can't seem to like get through it. It's very complicated. It's like they lose sight of everything. So what can be projected outward has a hard time being known within. At least in this time period, this is what we're talking about. This could also have to do with someone's sun and moon and the way it aspects. This could also be masculine, feminine energy, just like having a hard time understanding. There's a lot of emotions here. There's more feminine energy than masculine. So someone's trying to take a wider perspective on it because they understand that I see the complexity of love, but something about it's tricky. Let's see. Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's like I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how. So someone doesn't know how. It's confusing. Something's confusing, and it's really stressing them out. But they're trying to like push forward. But it's kind of like, how long is this going to last? You know, how long can I wait, or how long can I push? And I see someone falling down from exhaustion. How other people do it too is not helpful to somebody. Like if someone was to say, look, this is, well, you know, this is what I do when I'm confused. It's like, it doesn't really help a person, unfortunately. Hold on. Give me a second. Maybe what a person needs to do, if I could give some advice from what I see, okay, there's obviously a place where a person is acknowledging, like, look, this is hard. Again, I don't understand it. It's very complicated. It's not that a person isn't intelligent or even emotionally aware, but it's like there's something in there that's still, it's like it's heavy. It's in the heart. It's like it's in there, and it's because I think this is a weak part that has become strong, but it's naturally a weak point. So it's complicated because once that weak point becomes strong, if it becomes weak again, it's like there's a, how to explain it? It's like there's already a previous injury. And I see there was something about that was constantly, or at least for a while, it was like whammo, 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 whammo. Like right before it finally healed, it's like, oh, I opened the wound again, or like, oh, I sprained my ankle again. It's like it never really gets to this point of like fully healed, and it's like you get to like 80%, 90%, and then it's like it breaks again, or it's just like I is this ever going to be better? So again, maybe the advice would be, as we move along this, is that it just admitting, like, okay, no, this is too heavy for me. This is too much for me. I don't understand what's going on. I'm not going to move forward with this much confusion. I need to sleep on it. I need to take, the advice is to take a break from something. Maybe some of you need to go on like actually take a break, like take space from something and go on a little journey. Again, this go maybe you need to go see a friend and have a conversation with them. You know, it could be about the thing that you're going through, but it could also just be trying to take space from this. This doesn't feel like this is really hard, and this is really hard on me. I'm going to ignore that shadow. I'm going to ignore that pain and act like everything's fine. It's not that. It's, no, this is a problem. This is a bother for me, and I can't get through it. But because I know I can't get through it at least right now, it doesn't, again, I heard it does not make sense to me. I'm going to take space from that and try to do something else. Not forever, just temporarily. And there's the 7. There's 77. Here's the 7s. We have 7 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles, which means it shows that a person, again, is confused about what to choose and where to go. And 7 of Coins is saying, stay put. Don't. You're not supposed to quit on what you're trying to do. where you're trying to go, but you want to take some space, because I could see that someone's doesn't realize how strong they are at all. And it could be that someone just has a very debilitated moon. So moon in Capricorn, moon in Aquarius, moon in Scorpio, moon in Aries, moon in Libra. Actually, a moon in any fire sign is difficult. Maybe you're born on a new moon. It's just like the sun square the moon, something like this, which again is like the positive and the negative, or the light and the shadow. It's okay. So as a closing energy, let's see. Okay, thank you. Three of Pentacles. So things will work themselves out, Magician. Things will work themselves out. I would maybe wait until an Earth month, depending on when you find this. Maybe that seems too long, but with Earth, it's slow energy, so it might be like 3 months from now. It could be when we get into an Earth season. I'm recording this. I guess the next one would be January. There's also something really powerful about your third house, which is showing me that someone, again, this is clarity. This is like, I have things in order. I feel more confident about who I am and what I'm doing. So as these readings are what they are, in ways of timing, it's interesting because it's all universal, and who knows, and God's in charge of that. But like, Saturn's in the Time Lord. But what I'm seeing is that it's like, maybe some of you just need to take a 3-day vacation, like a long weekend. Or you need to take 3 days off of work. Or put something aside that's been stressing you out. Okay? It's okay to do that. It'll actually be better for your heart. I feel like some of you are stressing yourselves out too much about something. The answers will come. Okay? They will, and I feel like a friend could really help you with that. In some way, somehow. Even if it doesn't have to necessarily do with this situation. Okay? Take care.